Okay, I'm sitting here in church right now, and I just said a prayer for myself because this month my videotape for America's Got Talent is supposed to be re-reviewed. I went to auditions in December, and they told me that I should get a call back by March, and if they don't call me back by March, that means I didn't make the show. But everybody's been asking me what kind of poetry do you do, how good are you, and right now, I just decided to record myself saying the poem that I did for the auditions because, it's already out there. I was afraid that somebody was going to jack me, was going to bite my poem, but, go ahead if you want to bite, I'm that, I'm the business, like, I'm great, but, I said a little prayer for myself, and the poem is called Roses Grow. Okay. With every waking breath, I'm a step closer to my prime. Fortunately for me, I was blessed with a little more time, praying one day I'll get the headline and define my lyrical rhyme, carefully disputed in my mind. But over time, I'm in distress, so I disturb when I speak. My poetry, I never learned it derived from the street. The main source of truth I received emotionally, leaving me in despair, mentally and physically weak. All in God's plan to reveal to me, because when I looked in the mirror, my true reflection I couldn't see. Superficially dumping myself for a plastic Barbie, even though little ones inspired to be me. Me was something I desired not to be. Now I just shake my head at my insecure past, thanking God the insanity didn't seem to last. But I still got to grasp as I made my big escape, the fact that my dumb mistakes graciously made me great. Now fake leaves erase when they see my face because I'm coming with the truth and that's something they can't take. Overall, I don't care. I just let haters hate and let their subconscious ways push me to top rate because I'm only responsible for what lies on my plate and making sure from the kitchen it gets to the table safe. I've got no time to backtrack or reinstate past mistakes, so I listen with my ears and regard the words I say. It took a long time, but you learn something new every day. And embracing that fact made me wiser in my ways, like avoiding bad company when I see it roll my way. And the one person who could witness laying cold in his grave, wondering what it would have been if he was wiser in his ways, living his last day filled up by an AK. Or that 15-year-old girl who decided to stray away then ended up getting raped, left with 2 bullets to the face. And unfortunately, their lives can never be replaced, overlooking their mistakes as they lower to the grave, instead of putting it out there so another life could be saved. It's too bad a lot of people like to keep the truth in the shade when it's better to let you know someone can choose a different way. Then maybe there'll be less funerals in South Central LA. And maybe the helicopters would disappear and decay away, noticing democracy set in and take its place, establishing great for the next generation's estate. Then ease away the stencil so you can make your own mistakes. Then pondering your mind the many ways that can make you great. If your soul's not flying, then it's never too late. I've suffered too long, so standing strong to see my brighter days, running through this maze of thick black haze. Sins I crave, and you'll be amazed at the mistakes I've made. But I know this poem would have never been made. And I'll say it again because I know you can relate to my words. Not even the greatest debater can debate. My words I plan to speak around the world from state to state directly to people who feel they can't make up for their mistakes. So I'm planning to be living proof that from the concrete a rose could grow. And if I express the right, the truth will show that my mistakes were all transformed into this poem I wrote. And as I keep writing, the facts can only show that a rose could grow through concrete in 17 feet of snow. And that poem was called Roses Grow. The very exact poem that I did for my auditions. And I didn't mess up a lick on that poem on my auditions. So I'm praying that, the judges will see something in me and they'll call me back. Like, I dream about this every night. I'm standing on that big X on the stage. I just want to get, if I don't win, I just want to get my name out there. I don't know how to start. I'm thankful for good friends like Cartier Jones, Avy, who helped me out. I was a real pest to him until, I got to audition. So I owe a lot of people. I owe my mom, my dad, my family. I have a lot of making up to do. So this is like my only hope with doing something right. And I want to, give a shout out to this guy that I met. His name was Porcupine. He showed me his ID, and his name was Porcupine. He's an older Caucasian gentleman, and he was a poet also. But when he came out, he told me that he didn't think he did that well. So, if you see this Porcupine, it's me. And, I pray I see you again at our second audition if you get called back, like I will. All right, that was my poem. And please, I need all the prayers that I can get. If you want to see me on that show, if you want to hear more of my poems, you know, I'm trying to get my name out there. I'm trying to get known. And, you know, I have a lot of making up to do. And it's what God blessed me with. And I want to go far with this. So